Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga flow. We're going to go ahead and begin practice laying all the way down on our backs. So start to extend both legs straight out towards the top of the mat. And as you lay back, just allow your hands to draw out along the sides of the body with the palms facing up. Start to create some space in between the armpits. Just allow the feet to separate slightly wider than the hips, falling open to the side. Drawing your breath in through the nose, allowing the chest to expand, grounding through the shoulders, and then slowly releasing the breath out through the nose. Just continue to flow the breath in and out through the nostrils, and gradually deepening your breath each time, coming in, and maybe holding at the top. And just very slowly breathing out so that we lengthen our breath. And just scanning the body as you flow the breath in and out through your nostrils. Feel the weight of the shoulders as they draw down into your mat. As the chest expands, the belly expands. As you're breathing out, feel the belly contract. And see if you can flatten through the low back. Extending your exhale. As you're scanning the body, just try to focus on any areas that you may be holding some extra tension. Bring your awareness to that area and focus your breath on that area. And if you need to, adjust the head and neck so the back of the neck stays long and the chin is slightly tucked. Start to adjust the feet. You're going to bend both knees in and ground the feet to the mat. And just bring your feet hip distance apart. And then place your hands alongside the body, pressing our palms down into the mat. So alongside the hips. Tuck your tail, anchor the feet. And then slowly begin to drive your hips up as you breathe in. Engage the belly and slowly lower back down as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, lift. See if you can press up even higher. And exhale, lower. Tucking the tail first. Inhale, press up one last time. On the exhale, slowly coming down. We're going to cross that right foot over the left thigh. Flex the right foot and try to guide the hip open. So begin by engaging leg muscles. And try to push the right knee away from the body. And the option to use your hand to kind of help it along. For a deeper stretch, bring your hands around that left thigh or the shin. Flexing the feet and pulling the left knee in as you press the right hip open. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Just slowly come undone, releasing the left foot and then drawing the right foot down. Cross the left foot over your right thigh, flex the foot and try to guide the hip open. Let your left knee press out away from the body. Maybe using the hand. Or maybe bringing our hands around that right thigh or shin, flexing both feet and pulling the right knee towards the chest. As we're doing that, we're going to push the left hip open. And hold for 3, 2, 1. We'll just slowly come undone. Bring the soles of your feet together. Draw the hands to the inner thighs and just gently press the hips open. So try to rest on the outer edges of the feet. Ground your shoulders, engage your belly. And inhale through the nostrils, bringing our shoulders down into the mat and drawing the belly in. And as you exhale, pressing down on the knees, on the inner thighs, opening the hips a little bit more. And then extending the arms overhead as you breathe in. Try to lengthen, spread your fingers, reaching the arms back. Then goalpost the hands as you breathe out, softening your shoulders, bending your elbows. Deepen our inhale here. And lengthen our exhales. And from there we're going to wrap our hands around the opposite elbows and frame your ears inside your shoulders. So once again, tucking the chin, make sure the shoulders aren't hunched up towards the ears. Allow the neck to breathe. Engaging the belly as you breathe out. We're going to extend the exhale, stay empty, and then lengthen the arms and spread the fingers. Take a nice deep breath in as you reach the arms back. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. And as you breathe out, draw the hands onto the stomach. We'll keep the right hand at the belly button and take the left hand to your heart. And at the bottom of the next exhale, we're going to stay empty. Engage the stomach. Flying through the low back, tucking the tail. And then just take a half breath in through the nostrils, holding it there. Take a deep full breath in through the nostrils. And slowly sigh it out. Becoming empty again. Remaining at the bottom of our exhale. Take another half breath in. Ground the shoulders and take a full breath in. Pausing at the top. So soften the shoulders. Open the mouth and slowly sigh the breath out. We'll come to the bottom of the exhale. And remain empty. And then take another half breath in. Take a nice deep full breath in. Pausing at the top. Soften the shoulders. And breathing through the nose, see if you can sip in some more. Open the mouth and slowly sigh it out. Just ground the feet. Draw the hands alongside the body, pressing the palms down again, tucking the tail under. Inhale to drive your hips up. Exhale, slowly lower. Twice more. Inhale, lifting. And on the exhale, lower down. Engage the belly. Tuck the tail. Drive the hips as high as you can on your next inhale, remaining at the top. Then just walk the hands underneath the body and interlace the fingers. Continue to inhale and exhale through the nose, driving the hips up, contracting the stomach, the glutes, shifting our elbows and our shoulder blades closer together to expand the chest. Press the chest towards the chin. Move the chin away from the chest. Try to create a little bit more height. As you release the hands, keep the belly contracted, the glutes contracted. Inhale, press up again. With the belly drawn in, we're going to slowly lower down as we exhale. And draw the feet wider. Either tee the arms alongside the body or extend the arms overhead, keeping the shoulders soft as we windshield wipe the knees side to side. And gradually we're going to come back to stillness. Draw the feet back towards the center. Stack the right thigh over the left. Engage the belly. Draw the knees in towards the chest. And then tee the arms out, letting your knees fall to the left. Ground the shoulders. Turn the head to the right. Engage in the belly and just slowly return back to the center and come undone. Right foot steps down. We're going to stack the left thigh on top. Engage the stomach, bring the knees towards the chest, and then let the knees fall to the right. Ground the shoulders, turn the gaze over to the left. Think about expanding the chest as you breathe in, contracting the stomach as you breathe out. As you exhale, start to draw the belly in. Inhale back to the center, coming undone. On the exhale, we're going to hug both knees in towards the chest. Draw the hands to the side of the knees and begin to make small circles in one direction so that your low back is making circles on your mat. Keep the belly engaged. Start to make the circles bigger. I'm going to come back to stillness and start to stir the knees the other way, making small circles to begin with. And gradually expanding those circles. Just slowly come back to stillness, slide the hands to the backs of the knees, and begin to rock back and forth, massaging the back. So we're going to roll ourselves to our seat and back down a few times. As you come up, try to hover the toes and the feet off of the mat. We'll do it a few more times. Keep the feet lifted as you shift forward. I'm going to come up one more time. And as you stay up, try to keep the feet off of the ground. Keep the hands under the knees. Lengthen the spine, expanding the chest, retracting the shoulders. Just spining the weight back on the tailbone. Engage the stomach and try to float the toes, the feet to around eye level. So maybe supporting your boat pose with your hands or releasing the hands to come into our boat. Spread the fingers, draw the shoulders back and try to expand the chest. And we'll hold here for 3, 2, and 1. You're just going to shift forward, transition into a seat, and bring the soles of our feet together. Allowing the knees to fall open to the sides again. Cup the hands on top of the knees. Press the hips down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Lower your shoulders. And on the exhale, we're going to fold forward and bow the head towards the feet. Slowly come up. Take the right hand behind the back. Place the left hand to your inner left thigh. And start to press the left hip down. Anchor the right hand and lift the heart up. Soften the shoulders. Pull the stomach in. Pressing down on that left knee. And turning our gaze to the right. So lifting and twisting to the right. Let your shoulders soften. Draw the belly in. Come back through the center, place the right hand on that right knee and draw the left hand behind the back. Anchor the left hand to lengthen your spine and start to press down with that right hand, opening the hip, softening our shoulders, and lifting the chest. I'm going to twist to the left and keep pushing on that right knee. And just slowly come undone, releasing back through the center. I'm going to cross the feet at the ankles. Sit up tall and cup the hands on the knees. Just begin to slowly round back, drawing the belly in, shifting back to your tailbone, and tucking the chin towards the chest. Stay empty as you exhale. And glide forward, take a nice deep breath in, pressing your shoulders down, allowing the heart to lift. Exhale, folding back. And inhale, lift. Exhale, round. This time we're going to extend the arms overhead as we shift forward. So inhale, come up slowly, bring the arms all the way overhead, gazing up as the hands come together. Exhale, draw the hands across the heart, softening the shoulders and tightening the stomach. Press your hands forward and reach back up as you breathe in. Spread your fingers, draw the shoulders down into your back body. Exhale, release the hands alongside your body. And we'll stay empty, engage the belly, soften the shoulders and squeeze the fists. Inhale slowly as we roll the wrists overhead. Gazing up as your hands come together. Exhale slowly as we come back down, rolling the wrists in the opposite direction. And let's cupcake the fingers behind the back. Press the finger pads down, draw the chest up, let your shoulders release down into your back body. And then press the palms down, spread the fingers wide, shifting your weight side to side. Pressing the finger pads down into your mat as you soften the elbows. Just alternate pressure to your left side and your right side. And come back to neutral, bring the hands back alongside the body. Once again, squeezing our fists, engaging the belly. Inhale, roll the wrists all the way up, pausing at the top. Rolling in the other direction. Exhale, come back down. And just cup the hands on the knees and just shift back, place your opposite foot in front. Start to circle around, going anti-clockwise, letting your chest press forward, and then rounding back. Pressing the chest forward, and rounding back. Once more, inhale, circling forward, exhaling back, where we're going to pause and stay empty, and just change direction. Inhale, lead with your chest, circle to the right, pressing the knees away. Twice more. Inhale, circling forward. Exhale, rounding back. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. And slowly bring yourselves back up into a neutral position. Sit up nice and tall and inhale the arms overhead, spreading the fingers wide, softening our shoulders, tightening the stomach. Goalpost the hands as you breathe out. And then release the hands down. So breathing in and out through the nostrils. Let's draw the left hand to that right knee, right hand behind the back. Sit up tall, soften the shoulders. Start to deepen your twist. I'm going to keep the left hand where it is. Return back through the center and place the right hand on the left knee. Bend the elbows and tuck the chin as you fold forward, rounding the back. And keep the hands as they are. We're going to press down. Inhale, upright the torso. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, fold. Pulling on the knees, bending the elbows, deepening that fold. Twice more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Once more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding, pulling on the knees, bending the elbows. We're going to try to widen the shoulders away from each other. And then slowly come up and come undone. We'll take the left hand behind the back, placing the right hand on the left knee. Inhale to lengthen your spine and tighten the stomach. Exhale to twist. So keep the left hand anchored. Keep the shoulders drawing down. And keeping the heart lifted, tightening the stomach. Take one more deep breath in here. On the exhale, we're going to release to the center. Keep the right hand where it is. Take the left hand over to that right knee. Center the body and then fold forward. Bending the elbows, tucking the chin, and rounding through the back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding forward. Twice more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round. One more time. Come up slowly as you breathe in. Allow the heart to lift, the shoulders to lower. Exhale, folding, bending the elbows and deepening that stretch. Come up slowly as you exhale. We'll come undone. And just begin our transition to our hands and knees. We're going to find ourselves in tabletop. And spread the fingers, allowing your thumbs to face each other. And bring your shoulders above your wrists. And bring the hips over the knees. Claw them out with the fingers. And start to lower the belly. Push your shoulders back. Draw the elbows in. Pressing down into the finger pads. Bow the head. Tuck the chin. And round through the back. Tuck the tail under. Pull the stomach in. Inhale, lower. Lifting the heart forward. Exhale, round. Tucking the chin. Pulling the stomach in. And again, inhale, lower, and tuck the toes. Press the shoulders back, let the heart lift. Cupcake the fingers as you exhale, rounding through the back, lengthening the arms, pushing the hips back. So keep the arms long, and then untuck the toes, staying here as we inhale. Sending the hips all the way to the heels on the exhale. Just let your forearms rest on the mat, let your forehead come down. Widen the knees. If you like to, if you need to, bring the toes together. So, coming into your version of child's pose. So the knees can be wide to the edges of the mat. Options to take prayer hands. Keep the hands forward or draw the thumbs to the base of your neck. Point the fingers up. Press the shoulders back. Allowing the belly to expand in between the thighs and into the chest as you breathe in. Contracting the stomach as we breathe out. And if the fingers are pointing up, maybe the elbows can inch forward as you move the shoulders back and stretch through the upper arms. Extend the hands forward and travel both hands over to the right. Draw the left hand alongside the right and maybe interlacing the left fingers on top of the right hand, tucking the chin to gaze under the right arm. That right arm extends away, that left shoulder draws back and down. As if we're trying to draw the left shoulder towards the left thigh. And press away from the right hand, release back through the center. And travel over to the left, drawing the right hand alongside the left or on top of the left hand. Gazing under the left arm and extending the left hand. Bow the right shoulder down. You're going to inhale to the center, cupcake the fingers, lengthen the arms, tuck the belly. On the exhale, rolling forward one vertebrae at a time. Plant the hands or the palms back into your mat, keeping the hands slightly forward to the shoulders. And just start to circle the hips, shifting back towards that right heel and then forward towards the left wrist. Flowing with your breath. Shine the chest forward as you breathe in, moving forward. Pull the stomach in as you press back. Lengthen your arms and bringing your ears inside of your shoulders. top as you breathe in. Change direction as you breathe out, pressing to the left. Circling forward on the right. Keeping the weight in our finger pads and out of our wrists. Keep the fingers spread. The next time you shift forward, you're going to pause. Keep the big toes together and the knees wide. Shift back into your child's pose. Plug the shoulders back and gaze forward. On your next inhale, shift forward, lifting the feet up, lowering the hips towards the wrists, pressing the chest up. Exhale, draw the belly in and around all the way back. Stay empty, slide the knees closer together, separate the feet. Inhale, glide forward, lift the feet up, flex the feet, draw the hips down, press the chest up. Let your shoulders move away from the ears. And on the exhale, we're going to round back. Draw the toes back down. This time we'll keep the feet grounded as we gaze forward. And just bring the hips towards the wrists, press the chest towards the ceiling, and then tuck the toes under. Send the hips back towards the heels and keep your arms long. Keeping the toes tucked, bring the shoulders over the wrists as you breathe in, dial the elbows in, and then press away from the mat as you breathe out, finding plank. And pressing to down dog. We'll hide the ears inside the shoulders as we gaze back towards the toes and begin to pedal the feet out. Walking in place, shifting the hips side to side. Continue to flow your breath in and out through the nostrils. Press the chest back towards the thighs. Then come back to stillness. Raise the heels as you breathe in. Lower them down as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Engage the belly. Float the knees up as you breathe in. Draw the knees all the way down. Untuck the toes. Sink back as you breathe out. Draw the belly on top of the thighs. Then extend the arms back so that your palms are facing up. Armpits and shoulders rest on the knees and thighs. Allow the forehead to rest on your mat. Soften your shoulders. Deepen your breath. Just feel the belly expand on top of the thighs as we're breathing in. Contracting it away from the thighs as you breathe out. We'll bring the hands alongside the body and just slowly come up, draw the thighs close together, sit back on the heels, pull the shoulders up, then back, then down, engage the stomach. Inhale, flow the arms overhead, gaze up as the hands come together, exhale, draw the hands across the heart. And again, inhale, reaching up, exhale to heart center. One more time, take a deep breath in. Gaze up, draw the hands together. And on the exhale, we're going to draw the hands across the heart and just slowly come up off of the heels. Inhale, reach up and take a hold of that left wrist. Exhale, fold to the right side. Inhale to center and switch wrists. Exhale to the left. Release the arms overhead as you breathe in, suck in the belly and push your hips forward. Gaze up and move the shoulders down. Exhale, goalpost the hands as you come back to neutral. And then making fists, stay empty as you press the knuckles into your low back. Press your hips forward as you breathe in. And soften back to neutral as you breathe out. Options to turn this into a deeper back bend. So maybe tuck your toes here. One or both hands reach back towards the heels. Pull your shoulders down away from the ears. Allow the neck to lengthen. Suck the stomach in towards the spine. And push the hips forward towards the knees. I'm going to switch and change. Drawing the belly in, pressing the hips forward, shining the chest up, melting the shoulders down. And slowly come undone, lowering back down to the heels. We're going to walk the hands forward, untuck the toes, finding ourselves back in tabletop. I'm going to take the right hand, turn the fingers to point back towards that right knee, press down into the heel of the hand, keep the left finger pads grounded, and start to circle the hips, slowly going in one direction, flowing with your breath. Come back to stillness, flip that right palm over so the palm's facing up. Press down into the back of the wrist, into the back of the knuckles, through the shoulder, into the hand. Then roll back and curl the fingers into a fist, pressing the knuckles down into your mat. And come back to neutral, so your right fingers are facing forward. Turn the left hand to face towards the left knee and start to circle the hips in the opposite direction this time, flowing with our breath. Breathing in and out through our nostrils. Clawing with your right finger pads, you're going to flip the left palm over, press through the shoulder, down into the back of the hand, shifting forward, spreading the fingers, drawing in the stomach, and then rocking back, curling the fingers into a fist. As you shift forward again, just push down through the shoulder into your knuckles, and then come undone. We'll come back into a neutral position. Step the right foot back, press down into the finger pads, shine the chest forward as you breathe in, push back into that right heel as you breathe out. Twice more, inhale, glide forward, exhale, pressing back. One more time, inhale, and exhale, pushing back into that right heel, clawing the fingers into the mat. As you shift forward, soften the shoulders, raise the right leg, and flex the right foot. Start to bend the right knee, allowing the hip to open as we guide that right knee upward towards the ceiling. Engage the belly, allow your shoulders to soften. On your next inhale, start to roll the ankles slowly in one direction. Exhale, rolling slowly in the opposite direction. And squaring the hips and extending the right leg back. So we're going to curl the toes in towards the shin, and then try to point them down. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Float the left arm forward, pushing out of that, or through the right shoulder, into the right finger pads. Spread your fingers and your toes. Contract the stomach. Relax the shoulders and try to lengthen as we reach in opposition. Options here to bend that right knee, reach back for the right foot, shine the chest forward, kicking that right hand into your left hand, or that right foot into your left hand. Inhale, lengthen as we come undone. Exhale, coming back to our hands and knees. Spine tabletop again. Flip both palms so they're facing up. Spread the fingers and glide forward, pressing through the shoulders into the back of the hand, and shift back. Come back to neutral. Let your left foot step back this time. Spread the fingers nice and wide, gliding forward as you breathe in, pushing back as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, pressing back. Once more. Inhaling. And exhale. I'm going to shift forward and float the left leg high, flex the foot, and bend the knee, opening the hip. Inhale, start to roll the foot in one direction. And on the exhale, roll the foot in the opposite direction. I'm going to square the hips and gaze down, extend the left leg back, curl the toes in. Try to draw some weight towards that left side so that your toes are pointing down. Soften the shoulders and let your right arm reach forward. Spreading our fingers, spreading our toes, Softening our shoulders to lengthen through the neck. Keep dialing those left toes down. Keep pulling the stomach in. Shift your shoulders back. Options to bend that left knee. Draw the right hand back for the left foot. Inhale, reach. And on the exhale, lower. And release back to our hands and knees. Come onto the fingertips. Draw the belly in and slowly shift back. Keep your arms nice and long. Pull your shoulders back and pull the stomach in. Lengthen the arms, sending your hips back. Take a full deep breath in, holding at the top. Engage the stomach. Engage under your right armpit and exhale. Take another deep breath in, come back through the center, holding the breath. Draw the belly in, gaze under the left armpit, side out. Gaze forward as you breathe in, holding the breath, pulling the stomach in. Start to tuck the tail. Take a slow exhale as you start to roll forward one vertebrae at a time. Plant the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes. As you breathe in, lower the belly, press your shoulders back, bring your elbows in, press your finger pads down. Find down dog as you breathe out, sending the hips back up towards the ceiling. And just slowly begin to separate the feet first. You're going to widen the feet to the edge of the mat. Bring your toes to the edge of the mat. If you want to go wider, you can bring your big toes outside of the mat. Walk your hands back about a third of the way. If you need to, you can shift back a little bit more. Keep the right hand centered. Spread the fingers. Lengthen the arm. Slide your left hand over towards the right leg. And maybe turn the gaze under the right arm. Pushing both heels down. We're here for 3, 2, pressing away with that right arm, and 1. And then we'll switch and change. Left hand moves to replace the right, and the right hand reaches towards the left leg. So take a hold of the shin, closer to the ankle, wherever you can reach. Walk your hands back if you need to. Gaze under the left arm if we can. We're here for 3, 2, 1. You're going to release the hands and just walk all the way back on the hands. Draw them back towards the feet. Keep the feet wide and start to turn the toes outward. Lower the hips, bend the knees out to the side, and bring your hands to heart center. Draw your elbows inside the knees and press the hips open. Tuck the tail, try to lengthen your spine so the feet can be grounded or the heels can be up. I'm going to flow the hands down, keeping the right hand inside of that right thigh. Spread the fingers, draw the left arm up as you breathe in, reaching back. And bring it back down as you breathe out. And we'll slide the left hand inside the left thigh, draw the right arm up as we breathe in, reaching back. And come down as you breathe out. Place both hands under the shoulders, tuck the chin, and bow the head. Pressing away from the mat as we roll back up to standing. And just heel toe your feet back into a neutral position. Let your knees soften, let your shoulders relax, drape the belly over the thighs. We'll begin by gently nodding the head yes. And shaking the head no. Then lowering the hips, tucking the belly, and inhale, start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Expand the chest, and exhale the shoulders down into your back pockets. Twice more. Inhale, bring your shoulders up. Exhale, releasing down. One more time. Breathing in. And breathing out. Engage the belly, ground the feet, and tuck the tail. Let your shoulders draw down as the heart lifts. And then take your arms overhead as you breathe in. And draw the hands across the heart as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. One more time. Take a full deep breath in. And take a nice long breath out. We'll stay empty. Keep the hands at the heart. Draw the shoulders into the back body and tuck the tail. Engage the stomach. Take a full deep breath in, holding at the top. Engage the core belly as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to the center. Engage the stomach. Exhale to your left. Inhale back to the center, holding at the top. Draw the feet together. Pull the stomach in. Lower the hips as you exhale, sinking into your chair. Press your shoulders back. We're going to move the hands from the heart and draw the thumbs to the third eye. Shift the weight to the heels. Press the shoulders back and tuck the tail. Let the toes lift away from the mat as you breathe in. Ground the toes, flow the heels off of the mat as you breathe out. Holding here. See if you can draw the hips lower, pull the shoulders back, and maybe press the forearms in. Lengthen your neck by dropping your shoulders, lifting your heart. Option to jet plane the hands back and continue to hover, gazing down, lengthening the neck, lengthening the arms. Your next exhale, lower the heels, sink a little bit lower. Inhale the hands across the heart, holding the breath, pulling in the stomach. On the exhale, twist to your right. Pressing the thumbs towards the center of the chest. Shifting the weight back into the heels. Soften the shoulders and try to spiral the ribs up. You're going to come up through the center as you breathe in. Stand tall, draw the arms all the way overhead. Pressing the hips forward, drawing the shoulders down. On the exhale, sink back into your chair. Draw the hands across the heart. Pull the stomach in. Keep the hands at heart center and take another full deep breath in. Draw in your stomach. Exhale to the left. Lowering the hips and spiraling the ribs upward. Squeeze the thighs together. Pull the stomach in. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, folding forward. Separate the feet, soften the knees, roll up one vertebra at a time as you breathe in. Draw the shoulders down into your back pockets, lift the heart up, and exhale. Find yourselves in a neutral position. Inhale, reach up, bring the hands together and push your hips forward. Exhale, draw the hands back across the heart. We'll step the right foot forward, soften the knee, pick up the left heel, peel the shoulders back and tighten the stomach, slide the left foot behind you. Flex the left foot. Hands can remain at the heart and move to the waist. Keep a micro bend in that right knee and melt the shoulders away from the ears. Staying here. If you want to challenge the balance, just tilt the chest and hips open to the left. And come back through the center. So with our breath, if it's in your practice, take a hip airplane to the left as you breathe in. Come back to the center as you breathe out. Once more, inhaling. On the exhale, we'll come through the center. Left foot joins the right. Left foot steps forward. As you soften the knee, hinge forward like you're gazing over the edge of a cliff. Float the right heel and then extend the leg back. Expand the chest and hold here. Softening the shoulders, tightening the stomach, keeping a micro bend in that left knee. Flex your right foot. If you're seeing your practice, tilt to the right as you inhale. And back to the center on the exhale. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Push your shoulders back, inhaling once more. On the exhale, we're going to bring the feet back together. And just find our way to the top of the mat. Draw the hands to the low back. Pull the stomach in. Allow the heart to lift. And press your hips forward. And gaze up if it's okay with your neck. Bring your shoulders down and back. Bring the elbows in Anchor the feet and come back to neutral. And release the hands. Inhale the shoulders up. Expand the chest. Exhale the shoulders down. Engage the belly. Inhale, reach up, take a hold of your left wrist. Exhale, fold to the right side. Inhale to the center and switch wrists. Exhale, fold to your left side. Come back through the center, engage the belly and flip the palms towards the ceiling. Bring the shoulders down. Inhale, push the hips forward, look up and reach back. Soften the shoulders, soften the elbows. Exhale, take a slow fold all the way down. Bowing the head and tucking the chin. Grab opposite elbows. Keep the knees soft. Begin to gently swing your upper body side to side like a rag doll. Just find stillness and release the hands. Squeeze the fists and engage the belly. Inhale, slowly begin to roll the wrists. Exhale, roll in the opposite direction. Inhale, hook the thumbs together, come all the way up into your back bend. Press your hips forward, bring your shoulders down and gaze up. Then exhale the hands back across the heart. Soften the shoulders, tighten the stomach. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. You're going to soften the knees and transition all the way down into a seated position. You're going to draw the right knee towards the right corner of the mat and the right foot towards the left corner of the mat. And then try to place the left foot over the right knee and the left knee over the right foot. Cup the hands behind the back and sit up nice and tall, opening the chest. Lengthen your spine. If you find a large gap between the bottom foot and the top knee or thigh, you can close the gap by placing a block or anything else that can fit in between. Once again, lengthen your spine and soften the shoulders. Options to stay here, sitting tall, or maybe shift forward slightly, or maybe reach forward. Releasing the hips. So tuck your chin if you're folding forward, soften your shoulders. Just slowly come undone. I'm going to shift back and just switch sides. This time your left foot leads, bringing the knee towards the top left corner and the foot towards the right corner. Stack your right foot over the left thigh and your right knee above the left. Once again, you can place a block, books, blankets, or towels in between the top and bottom leg to close the gap. We can sit up tall with the hands alongside the body or behind the back. Or we can start to hinge forward and maybe reach forward. Come up slowly as we breathe in, removing the blocks. Just come undone as you breathe out. It's transitioning into a seated position. Cup the hands around the knees, sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms overhead. And exhale the hands across the heart, closing our eyes, softening our shoulders, drawing in the stomach. Keep the hands at heart center and take one last full deep breath in through the nostrils. Holding at the top. Sip in some more. And then very slowly sigh it out. Bow the head, soften the body. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.